Hi, I'm going to do an example of how to align a drawing to a coordinated model space if it's not on a coordinate system. Uh, so I have got a drawing here, reference file, which is on a coordinated space, and we can check that by just IDing one of the coordinates, typing ID, and you can see that it corresponds to the readout down here corresponds to the coordinate. So we know that's actually in the correct coordinated space. What we're going to do now is, because there are grid lines here, we're going to select intersections of grid lines, two intersections, and then we're going to align this drawing, pick the same two intersections and align the two. So look in the models. I'm in paper space now, and go to the model space. So the model space here, first thing to do is check the scale of the drawing, because obviously the coordinates are in meters, and therefore your scale should be in your dimension should be in meters. We'll just check one. That's obviously in millimeters, as we had 3860. So we just scale it down by 1,000. When we do a scale down by 1,000, the text and annotations will not scale unless they are annotated. So I will select all of the dimensions first, select similar. See, right click, select similar there, and then go to properties, annotate. Under annotative, just go to yes. So now they're all annotative. And the other thing is, we now need to create an annotation scale that will match our 1000 times smaller. So we'll just create a new one, custom, add, call it 1000, and put your paper units at 1000. So therefore, we're ready to go now. We need just to scale SC, select the objects, midpoint, and then we are going 0.001. So as you can see, the dimensions are staying the same size, haven't scaled, unless we change to our new annotation here, which is 1000. There's a rogue angular dimension there, wasn't picked up on the select similar, so I will now go over here and check. Yes, so that's annotated now that all the dimensions are, that all the drawings to correct scale. There are some extension lines here that could be picked up as well. When you see that, you'll see some large numbers. Just divide them by 1,000. So here, 200, 160, 320, and that's got those. I think there's an extension of a text on there as well. Text alignment is there. Text height there. Text offset 160. Right, so you have that now. That's basically the drawing scaled. Make a block out of it so we can rotate it and position it and align it in the other drawing. Call the block all for now. Select all the objects. Okay that, and then we just cut and paste this, or copy and paste, just use a standard center point into our reference file. So then you paste that in, paste, there you go. Okay, so now we have the new model here and the reference file here, and we can see that this represents the top half of the building over here, but it's not rotated correctly. So get a rough rotation first of all. This needn't be accurate. We'll close in on accuracy when we do the alignment, but roughly speaking, it's around about 90 degrees that way. So you can see that matches roughly with what we have at the top here. Now we're better placed to find two coordinates. Now what we're doing is we're aligning, type in a line, and check and select your block, and we'll go to one of these intersection points here of two grid lines. So we've got on here we have AN1 and A22. click the center, the intersection of those as your first source point, and go over to here and AN1, A22, AN1, A22. That's where we're targeted to. So your second source point will be on a diagonal furthest away you possibly can for accuracy. We're looking at A12 to AL. So intersection A12, AL. L should be running down here. There's AL, it's the blue line. A12, AL, there's the intersection. It's important you get that right, but you'll see how accurate we are now. So scale objects, yes, just in case there's some scale difference, we'll scale them to reorientation scale. That's snapped in. So here is your block. As you can see, and you can check how it aligns with the grids down here to make sure we're all on. That's looking good on that way. Check the other way. So we're all good there. And then you can just repaste this back into either a new drawing or repaste it back into, in fact, copy the base point. And your base point now is 0, 0. And you go back to here and delete this one and paste to original coordinates. Zoom all, and there's your drawing there.